let's talk about it. With it, y'all, I am back, you know what I'm saying? Swang and swang, and I got my beautiful daughter right here, Asinette.
What's up?
Yeah, so we just sitting here talking about if you were to win the lottery, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you won $10 million. What would you do?
This is the moment that changed Manuel Franco's life. 12 News obtained surveillance video from the Speedway in New Berlin on March 27th, where it took Franco only about 20 seconds to win $768 million. 12 News learned Franco worked across the street at Target and bought Powerball tickets on his way home from work.
Around 2 p.m. I had left work, and I pretty much felt lucky. You know, it's a weird lucky feeling. It's not natural, not normal at all.
Call it luck or fate. Before he handed the clerk cash, he looked up at the camera.
I honestly felt so lucky that I did look up at the camera, and I really wanted to wink at it because I just had that lucky feeling. And
Franco didn't even check his tickets until after work the next day. When he realized it was sold in Wisconsin, he thought maybe he had a chance.
And I see that second number, and my heart starts to pump and whatnot, and at that moment I'm like, no freaking way.
We all dream of winning the lottery, but for this West Allis man who struggled to keep $1,000 in his bank account, his dream came true right here.
It was amazing. My heart started racing, blood pumping. My blood felt warm. I screamed for about 5 or 10 minutes.
After Franco realized he won the Powerball from this speedway here, he actually returned to work at Target for 2 days and then quit. We don't know where he is right now, but hopefully he's living his best life.
What would you do?
Okay, first thing I would do if I won $10 million would be buy my grandma a house. Because I've always said I wanted to buy my grandma a house. I feel like she just been working hard all her life and she deserved it. And that's all she talks about is she want to remodel her house. So that's going to be the first thing I do. Second thing I'll do is I'll break off my family some money. Like, I want to be more thinking about giving, like the things I can give before I focus on myself. But then the money toward myself, I'm most likely going to save it. Probably give me a little, buy me a house so I can, you know, just pay bills instead of paying rent. Something simple. I'm not going to just spurge it all at once.
Michael Carroll was an English garbage man that won a little over 9.7 million pounds, which is equivalent to $15 million US. Like many lottery winners, Michael bought nice houses, expensive cars, and decked himself out in gold. He had a fetish for hookers and drugs, which he eventually ended up going to jail for, and ended up penniless. He blew all his money in 5 years, and last we heard is he was trying to get his old job back. So winning the lottery in general is very rare and basically improbable. But against all odds, Evelyn won the lottery twice in the 80s, once in 1985 and again in 1986. Evelyn won a total of $5.4 million, but unfortunately she had a horrible gambling addiction, and fueling this addiction with more money didn't help. She ended up blowing it all in Atlantic City. Nowadays, sources say she's back at the trailer park.
I would quit here. I would get that money. I would go in, buy me a house, buy me a couple cars that I like, invest me $1 million, $2 million into franchises and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that way we get that money starting back up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, keep it coming in. Yeah, gotcha.
Keep the revenue going, so that way you never run out of money. You know what I mean? You always have some type of business coming in, some type of income coming in. And then with the rest, I would probably donate a lot of it to charity here and back home. You know what I mean? Because in other countries, it's a lot more worse than it is here in America. You know what I mean?
What will be like the very first thing you will do once money is in your hand? Like
The very first thing, first thing, I'm getting everybody in my family a passport, and we going somewhere. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. I ain't telling nobody nothing. I'm getting passports to everybody. We going on vacation. They're gonna be like, "What? She done came into some money, probably." You know, they gonna wonder. They gonna have an idea, but they ain't gonna know that. But I'm just gonna wait. Wait till we get there. We all going on vacation, and I'm gonna tell them how much we got. I'm gonna tell them how much I'm giving them. I would give everybody in my immediate family, like my mom, my dad, my brothers, my sisters, $1 million. At least. If I got 50 million, I mean, to me, that's just selfish. That's just selfish not to give them more than, you know what I'm saying, at least that.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to have it to where they get $100,000 a year, the first year set up. Because I feel like that's giving them money, and I'm gonna take them to the car lot. And okay, on vacation we going to the car lot for real. When we get back from vacation, everybody get a new car. Right? Okay, let me take that back. We probably gonna go car shopping is the first thing we gonna do. That's the first thing I would do. I would take everybody in my family. We get in the car. What you want? So that probably would be the first thing I do. Then the vacation. Then I tell everybody how much they get.
I'd say first of all, what I would do, I would lay around for about 2 days and think about what I'm gonna be doing first before I'll be like laying across the bed. Get up, go get me some drink, look at it again, just be thinking like, what am I gonna do with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm gonna think a while. I ain't gonna just go spend it right away. I think I'm gonna think a while. It'll take about 2 or 3 days before I'll probably spend some money within 3 days. It depends. I mean, it depends on how excited you is. You know what you got in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You might not have to spend the money yet. You might just have some ideas you want to invest it in, you know? So I'd say for me is, first of all, I will be trying to think of an investment, something I want to invest it in. I will open me up some kind of company, you know, some kind of business. Is I will buy a bunch of land. Like, not a lot of land, but enough land. Enough land to where my kids can go there, my grandkids can go there. It can always be a place that they can come, you know what I'm saying? And it has just about everything there. I will give me a little lake in the back, you know what I'm saying, to where we can go fishing anytime, you know. I will take care of my family, make sure they have what they want, what they need, you know, my kids, what they need, what they want. And then after that, I will put it up. I mean, I wouldn't really go crazy though. I wouldn't be like buying like 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. No, I probably have 3. I think 3 cars, I would be happy with 3 cars. Like starting off with, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And I think I could save a lot of money if I did it that way. You gotta clear your head, you gotta get away, you know what I'm saying? And see different places, and different places give you a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Every place don't have the same vibe.
Yeah,
so
try different foods. That's the main thing. Like, if I want to explore it, the main thing I'm going to go to explore for is to try different foods and different cultures, because it's not going to taste the same how it tastes in America. They're going to taste, you know, more genuine.
Exactly.
And then after that, I'm traveling. I'm opening my own restaurant, my own catering business. I mean, I'm doing big things. I'm building wells for kids in Africa. I'm you know what I'm saying, planting more apple trees and different stuff like that, giving it to homeless people and making sure, you know, kids are not going without food, and just trying to play my part in like helping people, because I feel like a lot of people when they win the lottery, they just go crazy all about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get a car, I'm gonna get some cocaine. You know, but you know, you ain't heard about those people, the curse of the lottery? The curse of the lottery? You ain't never seen that? Yeah, cocaine. Cocaine, yeah, those people, they had a bag of cocaine and they was racing each other. It's on the curse of the lottery. She got money and she bought them trucks, right? And then they bought cocaine and everything. She had a whole bunch of friends, and one of her friends ended up getting killed in a car wreck, and she ended up going to jail for like 10 years for manslaughter because of that. Because I'm just saying, like, a lot of people get like wild and crazy, you know what I'm saying, because you ain't never had this money before, and it's like you got it, it's like, oh man, I can do whatever I want to. I'm not saying we would buy cocaine. I would buy no cocaine. I know you would buy no cocaine. I'm just saying, like, people they take it to the extreme.
When Callie Rogers was 16, she was just another normal teen living in the UK. Then she won the lottery, about $1.9 million. If you're currently thinking that 16 is far too young to be dealing with that much money at once, you're completely right. Because shortly after receiving her cash prize, Callie went on a spending spree and threw her hardly hard-earned cash at everything from clothes to vacations to parties to breast enhancements. Oh, and cocaine. Lots and lots of cocaine.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they go to just like losing it because they know they got all this money. But, you know, I would try to, like, you know, do the right thing to help people too.
Amanda Clayton was arrested for welfare fraud when it came to everyone's notice that she'd still been collecting her welfare checks, even when she had $1 million in her bank account. You either have to be too greedy to give up on welfare coupons even though you're rich now, or too stupid to notice the welfare coupons you still continue to get. She got 5 years in jail, but that didn't kill her though. A drug overdose did.
Invested in something, you know, whether it's getting a trailer park or you know what I'm saying, a place where you could wash your clothes, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, a car wash, anything you could invest in, you know, you just got to look into it, you know, you get a motel, anything, you know, you just got to think about keeping that money coming in. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people mess up is they just spend, and they don't try to make another way for the money to come back to them, you know. And that's like one of the biggest mistakes. So I would definitely invest.
What would you do if you won the lotto, you know? Like, let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Holla at us.